How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Canadian Celtic Boy YouTube channel. I just want to say thank you to everyone that's subscribed so far. We're sitting at 52 subs, and I've got a goal to hit 100 subs by January 3rd when we play Rangers. So I think I can get it done. Let's get 100 subs. So if you're new to the channel or haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe. It'd be pretty awesome. We just started this YouTube channel, so thank you to everyone who's already subscribed. 52 subs. Loving it. Thank you so much. You can also check out my Instagram at Canadian Celtic Boy. I'm posting every day on there, Celtic everything and reels and all that good fun stuff. So if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll follow you back on there. We can keep in touch on the Instagram. Now, what a game yesterday. 4-2 Celtic. I can't believe we scored 4 goals. Mind you, our striker didn't score any. Johnny Kenny, I don't know what to say. We need 2 or 3 strikers in the door. 5 or 6 players at least. We'll see what happens, but feel bad for the kid, but he's just not getting it done. It was amazing. We scored 4 goals, though. Shout out Benji Nigren. That second goal he scored was a beauty. Ended up being the winner, and I just absolutely loved it. But this video is more so about Wilfred Nancy, his system, and what's going on. Is he the man for us? For me personally, I'm back in the team and I'm back in the manager. Started off really rough, 4 losses in a row. You just can't do that at a club like Celtic. We lost the trophy, lost the cup, lost the hearts, and it was just really tough start. But it's hard to blame the guy. You know, he comes here, the team, everyone knows the team's not good enough. We're nowhere near deep enough. And the fact that we've bounced back with 2 wins against Aberdeen and Livingston, regardless of where they're at in the table, it's 2 wins. And at Celtic, the only thing that matters is winning. Yesterday was awesome. I loved that we scored a bunch of goals. I thought it was exciting football. The first half was just, the boys are buzzing. I was buzzing. It was great to watch and super exciting. All I could think was if we weren't so injured and we had a few more players in the, we would be absolutely ripping teams apart. Really miss Alistair Johnson. I don't know when Jodo's coming back. I haven't heard anything. He's been gone forever. He's supposed to be back in January, but I could only imagine with Jota and Maeda and the system and a really good striker, how good we'd be. We'd be scoring 4 or 5 goals a game almost. But for Wilfred, he has to keep winning. The momentum's there. We've won 2 in a row, but everyone knows what's around the corner. January 3rd against Rangers, and the next game here on Tuesday, a huge game away to Motherwell, you know, who's top 5, top 6 in the standings, and they're a tough team to play and a tough team to play away. The fact that we just got 4 goals against Livingston, I'm feeling pretty optimistic. I thought every game the team's getting a bit better, and I think we're going to score a few goals against Motherwell as well. But the thing is, we're so poor defensively, you don't know. It's too easy for teams to come up the pitch and score against us. I mean, we've seen it time and time again. So it was nice against Livingston because we went down 1, we went down again, and it's like we haven't had the team to come back when we're down, but we came back. We came back twice and we won the game. It was great to see because previous to that, whenever Celtic goes down 1 goal or God forbid 2 goals, you just are like, we're not good enough to get 2 or 3 goals to come back in this game. So that was cool to see. But against Motherwell, can we start strong again? Can we get a couple goals? Can we not let a goal in the first 2 minutes? I mean, what the heck are we doing? We can't be doing that type of stuff. It's painful to let in a goal, and it's so painful to let in a goal in the first couple minutes. I mean, it's just pathetic. But I loved the fight yesterday. I would love to see Celtic come out, play the way they did in the first half for the full 90, play, you're always going to have a bit of a charge from other teams, especially if they're down. I thought in the second half against Livingston, we didn't play well, especially in that first half of the second half. But once we, secured things and kind of just slowed things down and played our game, we managed to hold on to that lead. But there's so many question marks. I mean, you really don't know what the heck you're going to get. You barely know who's going to start the game. It's just crazy times. Who knows who's going to start against Motherwell? Will he go with the exact same starting 11? I'm not even sure. I hope Ralston doesn't play. You know, Kenny keeps starting. He can't even get a shot on goal. But then you have Shin Yamada sitting there that hasn't done anything. And when he comes in, he doesn't really do much. I mean, to be fair to him, he hasn't really got that much playing time. So for me, I think you'd actually 50, I mean, it's a 50-50. Yeah, one hand you got Kenny who hasn't done much, can't score. Shin hasn't played much, can't score. I mean, we're relying on other guys, wingers and midfielders to score goals for us. It's just all you can hope and pray for is that Celtic win against Motherwell here. They keep the momentum going into the Rangers game. We get another win, get 3 or 4 wins under our belt here in the next week, and then we get players in ASAP. But who knows with our board if we're even going to get players in the second week of January. Who knows? Who knows how many players we're even going to get in? You sit there, you think we need a striker. I mean, it's obvious. A blind man could see that, but we need others as well. And because of the past, we don't have any hope. We don't have much hope with the board and bringing in players. So personally, I do think deep down we will bring in a few guys just with the brand new manager and the system he wants to play. We have to bring in guys to suit him, suit his team, suit his style of playing. And I do think it's going to happen. And it's super exciting. But we have a couple huge games coming up. We're 3 points behind Hearts, game in hand. On Tuesday, we win. We're tied top of the league. We have to keep winning. We have to keep the momentum going. Under Wilfred, bring in players, and then the good times will roll. But for me, it's like you sit there, and if you drop points in the next game or the next again against Rangers, fans and people are going to want him gone. There's a lot of pressure on Wilfred Nancy still. He has to keep winning. It was a horrible start, and it just makes it's a bit nerve-wracking, right? Because we're sitting here thinking if you lose your next game, people are going to lose it. They're going to want him gone. And then you got the game on January 3rd at home against Rangers. If he wins that, people will really be buzzing, obviously. That's a must-win. They're all must-wins, but you can't lose on January 3rd. So you look at it against Motherwell, if we can just get that win, 3 in a row, and then beat Rangers on the 3rd, we'll be sitting in such a good spot in the league with some momentum. Then you'll be a week into January, and God, please, by then we should at least, you would think, have 1 or 2 guys in the door. So massive 2 games coming up. They're must wins for Wilfred. I like what I'm seeing. I'm back in the manager. I'm back in the team. I was honestly buzzing watching that first half against Livy. I want to see that again. We're not letting any goals in the first 5-10 minutes. We're pressing them hard off the start. I'd love to see us get a quick goal against Motherwell and just momentum. We can't go behind. No more of that because we haven't been good at fighting back in games, and I just don't want to see it. We can't go behind in games. We have to score that first goal. The style, the attacking football, I love it. But we have to score first. Because when we score first, it'll open things up even more, and we'll score again. We'll keep it coming. And the attacking football we're playing I've really got a lot of hope for it. So I'm super excited for the game on Tuesday against Motherwell. I mean, it's a really exciting but nerve-wracking time for Celtic just with the way things have gone, and the league standings are super tight, as everyone knows. And yeah, what can I say? You can't afford to drop any more points. We just can't. We can't afford to drop any more points. So that's that. Come on, Wilfred. Come on, Celtic. I mean, I'd love to see Kenny start and score a goal, but I just can't see it happening. I just look at him and I see it on his face. I feel bad for him. I can almost see the stress on his face. You hear Nancy talk about the emotion behind it, and I almost feel like he's playing him because he just wants him to score so bad so that it'll open up the floodgates maybe and you'll get a few goals. But he just can't seem to get one. I still think he probably will start, and I'd love for him to get one, but I mean, it's going to take a miracle at this stage. I didn't think Maeda was too good against Livy, but I mean, maybe he doesn't like the plastic pitch. Who knows if he's even sticking around. If he's not sticking around, add another player to the list of the 5 or 6 that we need. But I hope Maeda has a massive game against Motherwell, and I could see him scoring. So here we go. If you're new to the channel or you haven't yet subscribed, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. I'm trying to hit 100, as I keep saying, by January 3rd. And I'm super excited to just grow this channel with you guys and connect and just keep posting everything Celtic. And hopefully come Tuesday, we'll be tied top of the league. Come on, Celtic. Let's go. Thanks, everyone. Cheers.